Most people struggle with fasting because of their belief system in regards to fasting. So you have people who do lots of fasting and they preach it. They'll preach, long-term fasts, and they do themselves long-term fasts on a regular basis. And when they do their fast, they struggle. It's hard for them, but they push through. They're using the willpower. The willpower is incredible. You push through it. And then they talk about their experiences. People watch it. And guess what? They're being programmed to use their willpower. They're being programmed to think this is going to be hard. They're using, again, it's all, we're all using our mouth, and this is our magic wand, by the way. This is how we curse people. So we always curse people or bless them. Most of the times we curse them without knowing. And we're cursing ourselves in a way. So people will watch somebody who's preaching fasting and who's, got a fasting lifestyle. And they'll see them, they'll show you when they're struggling and they're pushing through the fast. And they'll do the same. They'll act on the program and they'll do the same. And they'll get amazing benefits from fasting. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not talking about benefits here. But I'm talking about the process itself. Why is it so difficult? And why, it's a struggle. You try and just fast for 2 days. It's a struggle. If you're programmed to eat every day, it's a struggle. It really is. It's a very, very powerful, deep ingrained program. The program of food associated with survival and pleasure and all that. So, it's in the name. It's in the mentality. Fasting. I'm gonna abstain for 10 days of eating. And then by the 8th, 9th, 10th day, you're already having all kinds of cravings. You can't wait to go back to eating, and you go back to eating, you eat all kinds of wrong foods. You have to fast again because you've really damaged your body again. You've got to fast again. You've got to use your willpower and you've got to struggle. The name of fasting should be changed to feasting. Feasting, not fasting. I don't call it fasting in my head anymore. I call it feasting. Why is it feasting? Because if you're going in the mentality of scarcity, you're going to struggle a lot, my friend. You're going to have a shitty time fasting. But if you go in with the mentality of feasting, I'm going to be having a feast of sunlight and air and nature and energy of Gaia, of Mother Earth. And I'm going to get high on that food, baby. On love and joy and happiness, and I'm going to get high. I'm going to get high. You know that feeling when you're so involved in something you forget to eat? I'm experiencing that today. It's my 3rd video in a row. I'm so involved in everything that I do that it's been, I don't know. I don't know how long has it been since I eat. It's still maybe 24 hours by now or something. Okay? It's like, I'm so involved. I'm now like in this particular moment, I'm going to probably eat later on the day, but in this particular moment, I'm so involved. I'm like high on knowledge, on wisdom, on life. Okay, I'm like high right now, so I'm not. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you begin to undertake a fast, first of all, change your belief system about it to a feast. I'm going to feast here. I'm going to feast. This is why, if you're going to do any fasting, 3 days and beyond, water fasting, juice fasting, whatever, any kind of fast, the first thing you want to do is to put yourself in an environment that allows you to feast and not fast. If you're living right in the middle of the city and you're working 8-10 hours a day, you're doing something boring and mundane and soul-crushing, yeah, you're fasting. You're going to struggle big time. Don't even fast, my friend. Don't even fast. Get on with the program. Just eat. Get on with the program. Because you're going to struggle. You're going to be miserable. You're going to make everyone's life around you miserable. Don't even fast. You're going to do any fast, don't do a fast, do a feast. Do a feast. Go and do a lifestyle change. Go live somewhere quiet, somewhere calm, somewhere peaceful, where you can get a lot of rest, we can get a lot of quietness, we can get some birds singing, some beautiful roses. It's all forms of food. Music is a powerful form of food. Aromatherapy is a powerful form of food. Being in nature, pure nature, is like one of the most powerful forms of food. Sunlight, sun gazing, oh, so powerful. And then doing what you love. and fulfilling your mission in life. You get so lost into it that you forget to eat. Because you don't need to eat. You're eating. Because the truth is, folks, you don't need to eat. See, as long as in your mind food is linked to survival, you're in a big problem. You're gonna keep struggling. Because it isn't. Oh yeah, some of you guys, I get that a lot. Oh bullshit. Oh yeah, fuck you. Okay. It's become like a standard. I have a standard answer for all the skeptics. Okay? And the answer is, to he who knows, no explanation is necessary. To he who doesn't, none is even possible. Okay, so anybody who's gonna leave me comments like that, okay, this is gonna be my answer to you. To he who knows, no explanation is necessary. To who doesn't, none is even possible. To who knows, no explanation is necessary. To he who does not, none is even possible. Okay, Lord Shiva behind me, he's approving. He's speaking through me. He's approving. That's why I had to bring Lord Shiva into the picture, because he approved of this message. To he who knows, no explanation is necessary. To he who does not, none is even possible. So the video is for those who know. Okay, so if you have genuine questions, you really want to understand, by all means. Otherwise, that's the answer you're gonna get. So we don't need food to survive. That's just a program. And as long as you're gonna fast with that program, you're doomed. You have to push through your willpower. You're gonna get massive benefits of any fast you do, and then you're gonna go back to linking the food with the survival, and you're gonna start binging again, and you're gonna have to fast to fix what you already damaged, and you're gonna have to go through the struggle. Fasting should not be a struggle. It's feasting. It should be joyful. There's gonna be moments of struggle. Your body's detoxifying, but if you're in a feasting environment, you're going to absolutely sit there sitting the birds. It's quiet, it's nice. You've got the Mother Earth, the Mother Gaia just there, and it's beautiful. So yeah, you're gonna be feeling, detoxing. You're tired, your body's cleaning itself up, but you've got an environment that is healing, that is feasting. You've got the sunlight there. You've got a beautiful little apartment somewhere. I'm describing kind of basically the place that I have in Thailand now that I'm moving to. Okay, so just bear with me there. You've got a little apartment there. It's nice. It's quiet. There's no traffic around you. No cars. You're in this, just all trees. That's a feasting environment. Now we're talking, because you're feasting. Because even when you feel because your body it's cleaning itself up, clearing out the obstructions, you're feasting. You're feasting. Okay? So don't undertake any long-term fast. You're going to struggle and you're going to be miserable and make everybody's life miserable. Don't even think of fasting as fasting. Change the name. Feasting. It's feasting. You're eating off subtler forms of energy. You're getting to know who you are. You're feasting off your own self. You're pure energy. Wake up. You're pure energy. You're pure energy. Luminous beings we are, not this crude matter. Ain't that what Master Yoda says to the naive Luke? But at least Luke was willing to understand. Otherwise, Yoda would have turned him down and said, to he who knows, no explanation is necessary. To he who does not, none is even possible. But he didn't turn him down, because Luke genuinely wanted to understand. He saw the power, he understood it, he understood that this is possible, all this is possible. And from time to time, Yoda had to shake him up a little bit. Luke literally shook him up. It's like, luminous beings we are, not this crude matter. You're luminous, you're pure light, pure energy. And if you know who you are, this will make sense to you right away. So anytime somebody, it's like, you just don't know who you are. You just don't know who you are. That's why to those who know, no explanation is necessary. To those who don't, none is even possible. Okay? So, anyway, it's not feasting, it's fasting. Don't waste your time doing it in an environment that is energy draining. That's why I'm not really wasting my time with any particular fast right now, because I'm just gonna do all these things in Thailand. Because again, I gotta go now. To grow further, I gotta be somewhere else. So I put off all the basically switching to a pure liquid diet and coconut water as sort of a diet for me, and all the dry fasting that I'll be doing and all these things. I just kind of put it off till Thailand, because there I will have the perfect environment. Because I've experimented a lot in the last year here with fasting. I've done all kinds of juice fasting. I've done up to 3 days of water fasting and up to 21 days of juice fasting, and I've had many like 48-hour fasts. Okay, and so I've experimented now over the last 6 months to a year. Okay, I would say six to 9 months, right? I've experimented with all kind, and then whenever I broke it or whenever I got frustrated is because I just know this is not the right environment. I'm not in the right, I'm done. I'm capped out here as far as my growth. Okay, because once it starts to feel like a fast, it's not feasting then. And when I started all these fasts, they began feeling like feasting, and they start to feel like fasting later because the energy begins to drain me. I live on a main street. It's quite polluted here. You know, lots of noise all the time. I can never get any quiet and peace here. Never. I can't. I'm just kind of killing time until I peace out. I put off all the projects until Thailand because I understand this now from experimenting with myself, that it's not fasting, it's feasting. So place yourself in an environment that is feastful, my friends, feastful. Sunshine, quietness, peacefulness, lots of nature, because the trees, the power of the trees, the power of the earth, lots of earth energy. Water, if you could be somewhere around the rivers, whoa, such powerful energy. Lots of beautiful smells in the area you live in. You also be in an environment like your immediate room or apartment that is like, you walk in there, it feels like a monastery. Okay, like it feels like a monastery. Something I don't have here right now, this setup. Okay, I live with my brother, and I'm gonna make all kinds of excuses, but you know, if you're not, unless you live with someone that's exactly like on the same, you know, wavelength, or just go by yourself. I prefer solitude. I prefer aloneness because I could control these things. I could basically provide myself with feastful environments. So put yourself in feastful environments, and it won't feel like fasting. It won't feel like fasting. It will not feel like fasting. It will literally feel like feasting with periods of, you know, tiredness. I mean, you already get that tiredness just from overeating and eating too much, and you get all kinds of pains here. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get tired too during, you know, especially the first, you know, few days of any fast you take. But that's why you want to be in a peaceful environment. You'll heal a lot faster. Your heart rate will be slower. You know, you'll be more restful because it's all about rest. And yeah, then it won't feel like a fast. It will feel like a feast. And that's when you can begin to really gain the spiritual benefits of fasting. And that's when you can begin to understand breatharianism. You could begin to understand what this is. Once you understand it experientially firsthand, through experiencing this unbelievable amount of energy, even though you haven't put food in your belly for 2-3 days, and the energy begins to really rise up, and even beyond, then you begin to understand that actually this is just a program. You're running off a program. Food is survival. That's just a program. It's just a program by those who program the matrix to keep you consuming, to keep you sick, to keep you tired. I mean, our body is actually built for immortality. Once you start to look into the history of the earth and how it was created and how the human initially was designed, it's designed for immortality. And so if you're able to eat very little or none at all, yeah, you're now flirting with immortality. And there are many Himalayan monks that have been living now for hundreds of years. There's many stories on that. Okay, some even thousands of years. Okay, so that's all. I mean, again, from where I'm like right now, where I'm here, like to me, I part of me even feels like, why am I even talking about this? Like, it's so obvious, you know, like it's so obvious, you know, but I have to talk about it because, you know, again, we have to bring this awareness. I have to talk about it, but like, once you know what this is and you understand, it's like, it's so obvious, like, sorry, tell me something I don't know. Okay, like, and once you get to that, you understand what this is all about. You understand breatharianism. You understand feasting, not fasting. You understand who you are, pure energy, luminous beings we are, not this food matter. Then you begin to unprogram the food survival program. Once you unprogram that, I'm very clear, by the way, right now about why I still eat. Because of boredom, because of emotional, because I feel like I'm programmed, I need something to consume. And I'm very clear whenever I take a bite that I'm taking it for experience. I'm very aware now. It's like for me, the food survival program is unprogrammed. I'm spending last 6-9 months. I unprogrammed that program. I'm very clear about why I still eat. Very clear. Boredom and emotion. And escaping the void. Really. Okay, and I know once I put myself in a peaceful environment, all these things will just fall away on their own. But I'm very clear. I'm not eating for survival. In my mind, I'm very clear now. When I pick up something and I eat it, very clear. Very, very clear. I'm gonna make myself some guacamole today and eat it because I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm very clear here. I like it. I'm tasting it. It's experience. And you enjoy the food more that way when you eat. Okay? Feast and not fast, my friends. Feast and not fast. Thank you to all the beautiful Patreons who are supporting this and increasing the abundance of this channel, believe in the message and are getting a lot out of it, and they've actually pledged their support. If you would like to pledge your support, I've got the link down below. You could donate as much as $2 a month. That's it. So get off your lazy ass, get your credit card from your wallet, from your pocket, wherever it is. 5 minutes, $2 a month. Cup of mushroom tea or coconut. Just buy me a coconut. Okay, I'm gonna be basically coconut water-based human being for quite some time. When I finally make the move to Thailand. So yeah, and if you want to just do a one-time thing, you could do it via PayPal. So I've got a link for that as well. I think it's the second link. So just look for that. If you want to just make a one-time thing, whatever it is, 50 cents, $1, just to show your appreciation, you could do that as well. And I love you guys. And until next time, may the force be with you. Just remember, luminous beings we are, not this prude matter. And I'll see you guys later.